Stay tuned to the end of this video to see if Cochem is really our actual favorite castle or if we have a different favorite from this month. I'm so excited because we're finally on the chairlift.
Ellie's feeling adventurous.
Welcome to Christmas Castle Countdown. Today is the 25th day. We've saved the best for last. Today we're going to show you
Nothing.
Isn't this the best castle ever? I'm just kidding. We're going to show you my favorite castle, the Cochem Castle. But first, something you can do when you're in Cochem is to visit the Hängeseilbrücke, which is a hanging suspension bridge. Afterwards, we will go to the castle, I promise.
Today, Ellie and I are also taking a lesson of our own book of trips for traveling affordably. We got up really early to make the most of our day, see everything we can, and also to beat the lines. If you haven't seen a video about traveling cheaply around, then check out the link up here.
We're almost there. I'm so excited. Look who decided to join me. Not a lot of people start climbing the bridge from the Sosberg entrance. A lot of them start from the other one, which is I think Mörsdorf entrance. So if you want to have an entrance with no lines, come to Sosberg. It takes you about a 24-minute hike or a 30-minute hike to get to the bridge from the parking spot. So make sure you plan some time in.
This bridge is so cool and it shakes. It's so high up. It's a lot of fun. You have to see it. There's also a hiking trail that goes under the bridge if you ever want to do that route too. Then you can see the bridge from below.
That was fun.
Well, we went one way and now we're going back the other way.
Fun fact time, the bridge is 360 meters long and I know that it's 100 meters high. Ah! Also, it's not very stable, like these boards move.
It's pretty stable though. The bridge is shaking a lot.
This is so sweet.
Alright, that was the Hängeseilbrücke. Super duper wobbly, but still really cool to see. Great place for photos of all kinds. And now we're off to the main event, Cochem and Cochem Castle.
Yay! This is something Lucas and I have always wanted to do, so the first time we came to Cochem, we saw that there was like a chairlift that goes up, so we didn't have time, and we also prioritized like visiting the castle. But so now, I'm so excited because we're finally on the chairlift. That's where we started at our chairlift and we came up this line and then through the trees, and then there it is again. As you can see, we're in Cochem now, and the city is really beautiful. It's one of my favorite cities in Germany. We just took the chairlift up here to look around. The chairlift costs about 6-7 euros for a there and back trip. The walking trail takes you about 25 minutes, I think, and that doesn't cost a thing. So you can see the Mörsdorf River flowing through. I know that it's green because there's a lot of blue algae around and the blooms are really bad. It's so green that you can't see through it.
And there off in the distance is Cochem Castle. We'll be there soon. Ellie's feeling adventurous and scaling the cliff down instead of going the other way back to the path.
It'll be fine. There's like steps. Lucas decided he's also being brave. You're almost there? Yay! Good job, team! Rhineland-Pfalz and the Mosel region is really famous for grapes and wine, so you can see a lot of orchards on the hillsides. The train runs above the city. Enough sightseeing, it's time to head back so we can actually go see this castle. While we're at it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you can see more of our cool castle visits and to see more cool places like this. If you're hungry, you can also stop and have a beautiful panorama picnic lunch at this restaurant.
made a quick stop back at Jeepers to get some more water and treats, and now we're back off to go explore.
I think it's time for ice cream.
As usual, ice cream time. I got strawberry, lemon, and vanilla. Nelly got
Schlump, so like the blue, what do you call them?
Blue moon.
No, the blue short guys. It's the Smurfs. Smurf and latte macchiato. Essen doesn't really have a place like this where you can sit out and go get ice cream and enjoy the city and the waterfall and the people going by.
That's true. I mean, Essen City Center is a little bit more industrial, so.
I want to try your vanilla. That's okay. You want to try my latte macchiato? That's my new favorite. Yum, yum, yum. This town is really cool because it has flooded a few times and you can see how high the water has gone. It hasn't flooded since 1993. In case you don't know, you need to read the dates backwards. So this is like the day, the month, and then the year. So like the 13th of April. And the highest it ever was on the 23rd of December, 1993. That's not the castle. Calm down.
The cool thing about Cochem is since it's built basically into a hillside like all the other towns around here, there's a lot of exploring to do because there's lots of like alleyways and buildings you don't typically see from like the main street, but still a lot of things to explore and discover.
Look. City wall. I never knew Cochem had a city wall.
With a beautiful castle up on the hill.
We're here. It's so pretty. This is Cochem Castle. We've been here once before, but it's definitely one of my favorite castles because I really like the design of the structure of it. I like this like 4-tower thing. It's like my ideal castle. And it looks really pretty with its vines and ivy. It was built in around the 1000s and then it was destroyed in the 16 or 1700s. It was left in ruins and sold to the city of Cochem. And then a rich man from Berlin came in and redesigned it and built it all up, and so now the city owns it and they use it for tours, and you can have a wedding here, and it's just beautiful. You can also get a tour inside the castle.
The coolest thing, in my opinion, about the Cochem castle is that the central tower here is all that's actually left from the original. Everything else was destroyed and in ruins. Also, like a lot of castles that we've seen, this was also just built into the rock as is.
One of my favorite parts about this castle is the mural. It could be St. Christopher, but I think that it adds a really beautiful touch to the castle. One of the other cool things that I remember about touring this castle is that they have a mermaid lamp inside, and mermaids were like a sign of fertility. So if you want to be fertile, you should touch the lamp as you go in. The Witch's Tower. There you are. This is your 25th castle, so I hope you have a happy holidays and that this Christmas countdown has been fun for you. I definitely hope that you keep this castle on your bucket list because it is a very beautiful castle. It's worth every minute you spend on the grounds and inside the castle. Be sure to stay tuned for what we'll have next. We will continue now with our Sunday videos of different cities in Germany. You can also take riverboat cruises here.
Hello, try sugar on the vanilla.
What'd you do?
I still wanted vanilla ice cream, so I got vanilla ice cream.
Again?
Yes. Like, I didn't know how much to pay him, so I'm like standing there, and I was like literally about to ask VP, and then he goes, €10 exit, and I'm like, oh, okay. So like we promised in the beginning of the video, we're going to tell you our favorite castles after this long 25-day countdown. My favorite castle, I think, after having numerous favorites, would have to be Wernigerode Castle. I just loved its like neo-Gothic look, the darker woods they used and the elaborate carvings. I just really liked the castle, and they were so like elegant but also very nice and so much fun to explore.
My actual favorite castle is Marienburg. Cochem is my favorite, like architecturally from the outside, but Marienburg, I really liked like the inside and the feel it has. I liked how the family kept their family structure alive while still being royal. Plus the round library was super cool.
And if you've been wondering all video long what this whole table get up is about, stay tuned for 3 days from now on Sunday when we release our Weihnachtsmarkt video. It'll be a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of cool things, and we hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned.
And by the way, happy holidays. Mark.
Excuse me, my big equipment.
Your big stick.
Yep.
I'm glad we didn't walk up this way. This would have been awful. But good training.
Yeah, really. Get us ready for the Zugspitze. Technically, I'm not gonna say it.
Bist du gefilmt?
Yeah.
This is the hard part.
Yeah, but a dedicated cameraman always has to face forwards.
This is one of our favorite castles. It was, sorry, how it, I think it goes like this.
I mean, it's in like the table.
Yes.
Okay, now say that because now I'm recording.
Huh?
I wasn't recording, so.